Alright guys, check out this huge X Mansion MOC. This is part 3, the exterior, the outside building of the X Mansion MOC. You can see there is a fence that leads to a fountain, a rounded parking lot, just like in the movies, kind of like you see, and then a little tiny tower kind of structure for the front with the doors underneath it, kind of based off of the movies more so, and then some doors, a little light below as well, light on either side, and some cool trees and flowers as well. This is obviously based in New York, so there's some really nice cool big trees as well. That dome piece on the top is kind of based off of X-Men 97. You got some windows on the roof as well. This is super exciting because actually this is on top of a huge X-Men facility as well, kind of like based off of the movies where it's below. You can see that in my other videos. I've already got part 1 and 2 out as well, that you can check out those below. Also, here is the back kind of courtyard area with the really cool shrubbery. There's some walkways up. There's a obviously memorial to Professor Xavier. He actually dies in X-Men Last Stand, so I thought it was a cool reference to that as well. And then these back doors as well lead into the building. A lot of cool structural, like kind of more gothic type of building, really, with a lot of windows, a lot of masonry pieces, and there is a door that goes into Professor Xavier's office on the side there as well, and it leads up to the top of the roof as well with those cool windows. And the interior is going to be really cool. I'm going to have that hopefully finished within the next few weeks. The tennis court is really cool with the woods behind it, for a lot of cool details in here as well that I've thrown in, that the actual tennis court actually moves to the side, and then it opens up to where the hangar jet is, and the jet can actually go through that just like in the movies. So that's super exciting, guys. I love how this is really coming together. The side doors, these side panels actually come off. They're both sides, so really the X Mansion is pretty hollow on the inside right now, but it's going to be 2 levels. There's gonna be some really cool details inside, bookcases, steps going up to the second level. There's gonna be classrooms. There's gonna be maybe some bunk beds. There's gonna be Professor Xavier's office. Here it is with a bunch of minifigures out front. You can see the X-Men facing off against the Brotherhood of Mutants. You can see S.H.I.E.L.D. is invading there with General Stryker, just like in X2, kind of funny to reference that as well. And here's the back with Sentinels and Bastion invading. There's a ton of little kids, just like in the movies. There's a lot of kids hanging around the X Mansion because, it's obviously a school, and it's kind of like a boarding school where they stay there and live there, obviously. And then, there's just some really fun details. This was so much fun for me. I just love making Bobby Iceman with his like ice arch, and the kids are terrified. They're running away, and the X-Men are saving the day. You can see angels there. One of my favorites is Mystique there, that looks just like Mystique from the movies. Kind of funny to make that as well. A lot of cool other details. We'll get into the minifigures. There will even be a part 5 of this X Mansion MOC, because we're going to be breaking down all the minifigures that I've made that are custom, but they're using all real Lego pieces. There's no painting. There's no ordering fake Lego pieces. These are all real Lego pieces to make custom characters as well. So even on the roof there, you got Nightcrawler hanging out with I think it's Warpath, so really, really cool. Domino's on the top there sniping as well, and Deadpool trying to save the day as well. You can see Angel and Banshee up there as well. They're about to fly probably. It's fun to make a bunch of little X-Men student kids, because they obviously look weird. They look different. They might have different color hair, different color skin, like blue, purple, whatever it might be, so it's kind of fun to really do that and make some interesting characters. You can see Cable and Storm facing off against the Sentinel. You see Bastion over there. Leech is playing tennis. You could see, Quicksilver and Wanda talking to their dad, Magneto. Very comic accurate. There's some cool trees there as well. Those pools are kind of based off of X-Men 1. You can see in that movie that Cyclops and Jean are training by these little pools. I also added in some more details down here, like pipes and gears and different things down below to kind of make that look more organic down there below. You can see Deadpool there is trying to stop Stryker and S.H.I.E.L.D. from coming in and invading, like in X2. It's one of my favorite X-Men movies is X2. I love all that stuff. Stryker's such an interesting villain. There's a lot of details. Even Mr. Sinister there is just hanging out behind the trees, you know, spying on the X-Men. Just classic kind of creepy stuff. He's always kind of a creeper, dude. Pretty funny. There's Sunspot as well, you know, all out in his black suit. Now let's get into the main X-Men from X-Men 97. You can see Nightcrawler, Jubilee, Morph, Storm, Beast, Wolverine, Professor Xavier, Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Jean Grey, obviously, and then Rogue, Gambit, Forge, and Bishop. It was so fun to recreate these guys. Obviously, a lot of them are coming in sets in the future, but even here's some of the side characters of Leech, Magneto, Sunspot. Bastion was a really cool villain, kind of hard to build. Mr. Sinister and Cable, really fun. We'll do a full video on everything, obviously, but here's the Brotherhood of Mutants: Pyro, Lady Deathstrike, Toad, Blob, Magneto, Sabretooth, Mystique, Juggernaut, Blink, and then Azazel. Really fun to make these guys. You know, there's even some more minifigures I haven't even included yet, you know, so it's getting really exciting to build this. Here's some more shots as well with some X-Men fighting on the top of the roof. You know, Iceman there with Magic as well. You know, Angel, really cool. We'll get into all those minifigures in the future, guys. Let me know what you think of this, how you like the exterior of this. It was so much fun to build, guys. Part 4 is coming, the interior. I hope you're excited. Make sure to stick along and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.